It says please stand by over here. Does it say it for you guys? You see a black screen that says please stand by, or do you see me? Let me refresh. Okay, there it is. Hey, what's up, Taki? Okay, that was just something on my monitor, I guess. Van Morg or Nautilus? Nautilus. Hey, what's up? Yeah, sorry, I fell asleep watching cartoons with my daughter. My wife was in that room also. But then they went to bed, and then I just woke up by myself on the couch. I was like, oh crap. Forgot to set an alarm, so I was only going to lay down for just a couple of minutes. And then it was like 2 or 3 hours later. I was like, God damn it, what's it? I was like, the stream, no. My wallpaper is just my daughter. Just wearing some glasses with my headphones, my old headphones. Looking cool, looking fly. SKT's team comp. I'm trying to remember, who did they play against? Was that with Trist Middle and like KO Bottom or something against the Garen Yumi? Huh. War Eagle. Nice. I mean, that's fine. I'm not planning on staying in this lane. Jinx can have fun. Hope this drink is okay. It's been sitting out for like 3 hours, this kind of coffee drink. I don't know if I should drink it or not. I should probably pour it out.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I still do that some, Mike, and I should be doing it more.
Especially in the
But yeah, sometimes I don't as much as I should.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm trying out a more extreme roaming playstyle over the last couple of days. And Rakan can do that too, but he doesn't have like as much threat.
The world saw me drowning and did nothing.
Especially pre-6.
Minions have spawned.
Hey, what's up, Prophet? Oh, I forgot to move the, is it black screened? No, it's not, okay. Yeah, I mean, Rakan is still solid. I'm just trying out a little more, like, Pyke, specifically. But I might try out some Leona, too. Yeah, we might go back to Rakan in a little bit. Just forcing them to use their wards there. Putting some threat on them. So Gragas is probably bot side. Oh no, never mind. He's up there.
I see what lurks below, not some eyes.
Has been slain.
Gulp your last breath. Work hard, die fast.
Ah, he missed it. Oh well. Wow, I can't believe he got out of that. Oh, I needed to ban Garen. Damn it, I forgot about that. I think you gotta ban Garen. He's so strong right now.
Haunting sound.
Hey, what's up, Dagon? Good to see you. Hope the WoW's treating you well. Yeah, tonight was a little abnormal because I fell asleep on the couch without setting an alarm on accident. Really need these 6. Hey, what's up, Evan? Hey, thanks, Dylan. Good to see you again, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Let me move my chat over. I forgot to pop out the chat here. Yeah, Garen's worth a ban. For sure. Like, he's really strong right now. I think. It certainly, like, Diamond and lower, it's definitely worth a consideration. Yeah, the Hong Kong thing was awkward. They did dial it back a little bit on that, but yeah, it is kind of a disturbing development. Yeah, I might play some Nautilus at some point. thinking about breaking him out a little bit more often.
I floated all the way to the bottom. Found there ain't none.
Double kill.
Have I ever been banned or chat restricted? No. I mean, the only time I'm even, like, negative towards anybody, like, anything that would be even close, I mean, it's, like, literally 1 out of, like, 1,000 games where I would direct someone, or I would, like, talk to someone directly, just like, hey, you're awful. And that was really, like, years ago. And it was, like I said, it was extremely rare. But I was never, like, calling someone, like, super unsavory names or saying anything racist or just, like, consistently being mean. That's just not, like, that's just not who I am. I mean, sometimes I was on, like a 10-game loss streak or something. I'd say something as, like, sarcastic or sort of tongue-in-cheek. You know. A little sassy, but never anything, I think, worthy of any sort of ban.
Will fall soon.
Why doesn't she do any damage? We just don't do damage yet, I guess. I don't know.
Spitting me right back out.
Pretty sure Grog is flashed. You don't really gotta put me in your place. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's random people on the internet. At the end of the day.
Nasty people.
And the vast majority of people are just trying their best. You know, they're just having bad games, or they're just auto-filled or something, you know. It really doesn't help, like, your win percentages or anything, you know, to do stuff like that. Oftentimes, if I do something like that, it's typically, you know, if I say anything salty like that, it's because they said something salty to me, but that doesn't excuse it either. Like, I really just don't do it that often, you know what I mean? It's not really a point. Yeah, Yasuo's gonna be down here too. I don't know. I wouldn't have flashed for that either, but I'm gonna try to see if I can make a play on this Yasuo. I don't
Madness lurks below.
I mean, I'm trying to control. Our mid is like so weak compared to theirs. I just can't even control anything.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy double kill.
Yeah, we're just trying to create as much pressure as we can. This Yasuo, like, our solo lanes are just getting busted up, though.
There's no way I'm good for
We
business.
just gotta keep going.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, hey, Dylan. Yeah, that was. Okay, yeah, that was a while. Yeah, she's been doing great after the surgery. Daughter's getting a bit older. She's fine. She shows up on the stream saying some stuff still every now and then. She does go to sleep a lot of times before the stream comes on these days, though.
Shut down.
We moved back to Tennessee, which is cool.
You watched me drown.
An enemy has been slain.
Everyone's fighting to keep their heads above water. The deeper I sight, the less I've died.
He was dead anyways, but I wanted all that extra gold.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Now they got blind spots.
press R for 600 gold. Thanks, Rita. That's right. The ATM. It is ranked, yes. I've just disabled all chat, period, even allied chat. You know, I changed my position on that. To be fair, it hasn't statistically, since I've done that, it hasn't given me any more wins. Like, it hasn't really changed my win percentage, but I just feel like I'm just more positive in general. I don't think I was, like, super negative before, but I think I'm even more positive than I was. There's just nothing, like, really productive that gets said in chat most of the time. It's like, sometimes you get the nice, like, good job or something, but often it's just complaining about things.
I look down at the world from the bottom of the sea.
Come on, kill it. Kill it. I want the experience. Thought he was gonna queue it. I didn't get the kill with the ult. I got a normal assist, but I didn't get like an upgraded anything. Seems legit. Well, I mean, I do think that people in my games will have insights I don't have. Champion, I swear to God. Damn. I missed him. I would have had him. Holy shit. Wait, why is he healing so much? He's got a Vamp Scepter. He just healed like 80% of his health. I mean, I know he's got Triumph and Conquer, but that was like 600 healing or something. I don't know, that was weird.
Finished yet.
Too many people missing. I can't get like really quality vision here. Baron's up also. What? Why didn't it give me the insta-kill on the ward? Yasuo's just wrecking everybody. Okay, well thank God he was chasing Jinx all over the map.
Everyone's gotta sink sometime.
Dude, we just don't have an answer for Yasuo and Garen. I mean, if Garen has flash, it's just like the team fight's just over. It's like flashes on me, 10 seconds stun, dead instantly. Yeah, it is. I mean, we were in the game, like, we're okay in the game, considering that both solo lanes got completely obliterated. We were kind of coming back. Okay, thanks, Elgor. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to ban him. Like, Lee was falling off pretty hard, too. It was going to be hard for us to win. Like, we really needed... I mean, Riven and Veigar were kind of coming online, but... Oh, someone said they wanted to see Vision score. Yeah. Yeah, we had 72 Vision score in a 30-minute game, so it's pretty good. I mean, Pyke is probably one of the best vision supports because the Dustblade gives you basically a second sweeper, and you can very safely put down a lot of wards. Hey, what's up? I'm probably not going to play Soraka, man. I know you love Soraka. It's just, I tried her out for a couple weeks there. She's okay. It's just really hard to play her in this meta right now. Lady, chill. Sit there. I just fed you a second ago. Jungle Nurse for Season 10? Okay, I'll have to check it out. I mean, I talked about this some in the most recent support tier list that I published today. But it's basically like, I've come to the conclusion, I think, that the only way to, like, do anything right now, because you're just going to get camped 3 or 4 people bottom all the time, is just to try to exert a lot of pressure on middle as much as you can to support, and then that pulls them away from bottom. And I think if you can pick a support that's good at sort of that style, like just rotating around, catching people out in the river and things like that. That's how you can really start getting advantages. I'm not doing that so much right now, but it just feels like bot lane just doesn't really matter right now, honestly. In this meta. Most AD carries are too slow. I mean, supports do matter, but I think we'll probably just try Pyke again here. But I just think that, you know, mid lane and jungle just matter so much. I haven't seen very much Swain support. I've tried it out a couple of times. I don't think it's that great. It's okay. But it's not even like, yeah, I mean, that sucks too, that the bot lane meta is really just like hard engaged supports everywhere, which is not good for Soraka. But it's really just the fact that you're going to get camped hard bottom unless you pressure mid all the time. That's what I think. It's like we were kind of in that game even though like our solo lanes got murdered. And a lot of that was because they weren't able to just sit bottom most of the time. And I was able to make some plays on the Yasuo occasionally. I mean, that Yasuo played really well. What's up, Kane? Yeah, I don't like Morg right now as much. She's got, I mean, she beat me last time. It seems like Morg would be good against all these hard engaged champs. I just feel like, I don't know. She's got really long cooldowns. I mean, Leona's pretty good. Like, I don't really care about whatever the matchup is bottom. I'm not even planning on being in bottom lane most of the time, especially once I get my mobility boots. I mean, Leona's fine too at what Pyke does. Neither one of them like is going to help defensively against blitz hooks. I would say that Pyke is probably better because he can dodge the hooks. Like, you really shouldn't be getting blitz hooked as Pyke. Leona can't really dodge it, although if she does get hit, she's going to be a little, you know, she's going to be tankier, but I think Leona's pretty solid right now too.
Everyone sinks till they don't know more.
30 seconds is really spawn.
Hey, what's up, Milkshake? I mean, I think that's what they mean by nerfing the jungle. Probably. I agree. That's exactly what I would do. I would just say that, like, yeah, there should be more cost to, like, spam ganking every game, all game. Like, that's fine if that's what you want to do, but if you don't get that gank off if someone else is farming, then they should be able to crush. So I think a big one is just get rid of the rubber banding. That's what I would do. If you fall behind an experience, like, you don't get to catch back up. Because right now, if you're behind, because you're ganking all the time, then you can just do your camps and catch back up. I think that's one of the biggest things. And it's supposed to be so that junglers who get behind can actually, like, be in the game. But what it does is it just enables people to just spam gank all the time and not, like, have a lot of consequences for that early. Huh, Dark Harvest TF.
I smell panic. Float to the bottom.
With Archaon, with SFO. I mean, those, the Horde campaigns are extremely difficult because if you lose on Legendary, if you're doing like an honest Legendary campaign, you know, which you can't really save scum on Legendary, then if you ever lose a battle, you pretty much lose the campaign. I think I lost one battle, and I managed to survive because my lord didn't die. We just lost the battle. And I believe it was a quest battle, so they couldn't chase us after the loss. Oh, she took Fleet. That's interesting. I can't remember everything that goes on in that campaign. I think the big thing that I did with SFO is I did everything I could, I believe, to try to rush the Pestilence guys. And I think that really worked out for me. I think that the Corn guys or the Blue guys could also potentially be good, but... Hey, thanks, Aaron. I appreciate it.
On everyone.
Yeah. They just need to do something that, like, the stuff that I've recommended before I think would help out jungle is make it symmetrical. Because right now, red side, like the bot side has, so blue pick, but the bottom side of the map has a huge advantage because golems are worth so much more. And there are so many more, like just things on the bottom side of the map. There are 2 people, plates, and dragon. I think, honestly, if they want to keep it the way they should keep it, they should put more armor on the bot side towers. So that after you get a gank bot side, then you can't do anything, like, it's harder to take towers. Right now, the bot side actually, I believe, still has less armor than the top side to try to discourage lane swapping, but... But if they want to do that, they should do it top. And then that way, if people want to go top with 2 people, that's fine, but you're going to be more vulnerable on dragon side. But then you would have the safety of, you know, having more armor on your tower. Yeah, top side should have less armor. To encourage people, hey, if you get a gank top instead of bottom, you're going to be able to get more plates. But if you get a gank bottom, you could have access to dragon, but it's going to be less likely you're going to be able to take plates. They don't really want there to be, like, as far as, like, picking lanes and lane swapping and stuff, they don't want a lot of that in solo queue, because that's just too much, like, critical thinking for your average player, like, being able to, trying to choose whether you want to go top or bottom. People just want to default to their lanes and just have that be it, you know? Yeah, I agree with, you know, pretty much everything you're saying. I think there should be more strategic diversity in what you're trying to do. I mean, as a support, I'm trying to force that. So that people can't just camp bottom as much. It's fine. Let Shaco get that backstab. I'm about to back anyways. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to basically force that with these plays by roaming around, like, to take pressure off of bottom. Yeah, I mean, I like the Nurgle guys because they're just unkillable basically, and that's just kind of what you need early game. Oh, that's unfortunate.
don't know if we'll be able to get any more. This is kind of greedy to go for this one, I think. Maybe with Triss we can. Getting real. Hey, what's up, Zivrania? Or Zivanira? Yeah, I was gonna sell one of those, get a dust blade here. No problem. See, Shaco is like getting very, like, a ton of value out of this vision that I'm throwing down for him here.
There's no sunken cities, just a swimming one.
Rampage. Shut down. Turret plating will soon fall.
Got him.
Current takes me where I need to go.
Hey, what's up, Kimoy? Good to see you again, buddy. I've been seeing a lot of people over the last week or so coming back, hanging out. We got Dylan in here earlier tonight. Celaguara has been coming back. Zivanira's here. Romeo's always here. I think Romeo kind of like lurks a little bit sometimes. We see Romeo a little bit. Seeing all of our good
Your
friends
team
here.
Has destroyed a turret.
I got the peanut butter and chalky, baby. I've been trying to get my daughter to say chalky sometimes. My wife hates it. She's like, don't call it that. Apparently, I was watching something. Is it that people in Australia or New Zealand refer it to chalky, like, unironically? I don't know for sure. Yeah, and then of course Milkshake is back also. It's good to see Milkshake.
The world saw me drowning and did nothing.
Using my sweeper here, trying to see if there's anything else. Let's go get him, boys.
Water flows through my veins.
Can I get this? Alright, let's go get... Jockey. YouTube must be recommending me again, or maybe it's just the season. Everyone's like, hey, let's go check out TSP again. I'm not really sure, but I'm very thankful for it. So, I mean, we've been in a bit of a glut elo-wise for the last few months or so. We were in Diamond back in May and June, and then like really early in the season, but then we just haven't been able to climb a ton since then. So, trying to get back on track. I'm trying out this like power roaming strat. Seems to be, just been doing it the last couple of days. Seems to be working out for the most part. Win rate's not like insanely high right now, but I feel like I'm having really strong impact. Well, I mean, I've definitely noticed that correlation that you're alluding to, Steph. I mean, I really didn't notice. I really didn't think it was like that big of a deal. But the more that people have kind of come forward and said stuff about that whole situation, like the more I've noticed. Wow, I should have probably noticed some of these things before. Sometimes I just don't understand as much about the behind-the-scenes stuff because I don't really, like, follow the Discord too hard. I should probably follow it more, but I'm just so busy trying to keep up with everything else. But, oh, Aftershock's always been a thing on Pyke.
Your team has destroyed
It's been its default for a long time. But yeah, it just gives you a lot of extra tankiness.
Lost at sea.
I mean, there might be some holdouts that occasionally take electrocute or something, but it's...
The only good captains in the ground,
Oh my god! I got trolled.
Rampage. Shut down.
I think I was gonna miss him anyways with the ult, to be honest. Yeah, solo lane Pyke is still pretty strong. They've tried to nerf it out. They just can't hold it back.
Splitting me right.
I'm glad you feel that way, Milkshake. I'll be honest with you, I didn't really think that that whole situation was that big of a deal, but there have been several people that have expressed similar types of things. And it's just hard to tell what's real sometimes, because one person's saying one thing, one person's saying another thing, especially when it just feels like there's so like multiple sides of all this stuff, and all of it's very shadowy, and I don't really like have a good grasp on it because I'm not directly involved. And like some of the stuff, some of the various dramas and things that go on, so I apologize for that, you know, for just not being informed. It's really hard for me to sort out that information until a bunch of people started kind of coming forward and confirming much of what you had said.
Madness lurks below.
Your team has destroyed.
It's all good, Kimoy. I appreciate it. Appreciate you whenever you want to roll by and hang out with us.
An enemy has been slain.
Did I release it? I don't think I released a Total War episode today. I needed to do that. I'm just going to release several. I know I recorded a few. I don't think I released any. Good job, Sadie. Nah. Wait, they added a tower in the jungle? Hold on, I gotta see this. I think it's that one. Okay, yes. Challenging smite removed. I like that. I really don't like that you can smite players. honestly, because like it baits people into not having smite for Baron and all of this other stuff. I don't like it. Oh, never mind. This is troll. Okay. I thought that was legit. Where? Oh, did you say you put it on Twitter? Why is it not, like, near the top here? Did I say leak or something? Oh, new champion of the Shadow Isles. Okay. Okay, let me look on Twitter. I can't read that language. Is that French? Looks like some. Is that a side shop? It does look pretty weird. I don't know. I would need more context. Sudden death. No, that's not. I mean, there's no way that's actually true.
The dawn has arrived.
Oh, oh, you're saying the new champion is another ADC to feed? Okay. I don't think, I don't think there is anyone else from Shadow Isles. Wait, is Callista? I think Callista's from the Shadow Isles. The Forgotten Champion. Is it a good idea to first pick Leona? Sure. They can pick Morg if they want. I'm going to be sitting middle all game. Hey, what's up, Dylan? I think, you know, what a lot of people are playing is Kaisa is pretty much always strong. Ezreal, and then, like, tier Kaisa, tier Ezreal, and then, Vayne are, I think, 3 of the most popular ones. As far as what's actually strong, though, I still think that Draven's fantastic if you're good on Draven. Twitch and Jinx are pretty good. One thing you got to remember, sort of what I've been talking about earlier tonight, that you're going to be getting camped a lot bottom right now. Like, there's a lot of junglers that are kind of early aggression and mid laners that like to roam down bot. So that's, you know, Ezreal's always popular, but that's kind of why Ezreal's sort of popular. So the thought is, well, hopefully you just don't feed. Jinx is still really good. I think that Lucian is starting to come back a lot. People are moving away from the Blade of the Ruined King and building Essence Reaver on him first. So you have a bit more power against squishy champs. Because there aren't that many tanks right now in the meta. And Lucian is pretty good at punishing those, like the Ezreals, the Vaynes, the Kaisas early. So I think Lucian is probably... I think that can still work. I still think the lethality gen can still be very good. It's just not played as much. But yeah, I think both of those can be good. Misfortune can be legit still too.
Chosen of the sun.
I think there's honestly like quite a few things that even Trist is like can be pretty good. Ashe, yeah, there's a newer Ashe build that's pretty interesting. I'm almost certain that wasn't around when the last time you were around, but it's Essence Reaver Ashe into Trinity Force with Comet. I've got a whole separate video about that on the channel if you're interested in learning more about it. But the thought process is you go for 40% CDR and you have really good poke with Comet. And then I didn't realize this, but the Trinity proc, the Sheen proc, actually scales and gets modified by your passive for some reason. I don't know why that is, but basically if you have crit, like 20% crit, then it makes your Sheen proc do 20% more damage with Essence Reaver.
Minions have spawned.
So, you know, later in the game, that Trinity proc, once you get Infinity Edge plus Essence Reaver, your Trinity proc will end up being for like 500 or something.
I will protect you.
Yeah, there aren't... The only champions that really build lethality right now are Misfortune. I think the gen builds are crit based primarily, so there's not a lot of lethality ADCs. But there's been some weird stuff going on bot lane too, like watching Worlds. You know, there's like Garen, Yuumi lanes. There's a lot of funky stuff. So I think that weird stuff that like has a good early and mid game can definitely work right now. They tried doing that like to the extreme, I think, when you weren't in that meta in like Season 8 in the summer, when it was like a bunch of mages bottom, but everyone got really pissed at that, and so they reverted that quite a bit, but it's still like alright. Zen could be here. I need to try the ward. Okay. Alright, well, we put some damage on him. I thought he was going to go a bit harder than that. That's alright. Huh, he took Doran's shield too. Okay. Yeah, it's so great to hear from you. I know it's been a couple of years or whatever, but you're always one of the channel faves. We still have a decent chunk of the old guard around. Even Mr. Magpie showed up a little bit a while ago. He's been playing some of the Dota Underworlds or whatever. But he still rolls up every now and then. Obviously, we still got Selly here. Selly's been coming back a bit more lately. Yeah, Lucian's able to throw down some action here. The Diana getting a kill is not fantastic for us. Cool, man. I'm happy to help you out with any questions or ideas, obviously, that you may have. I can't go in closer, just... Man, I really, really wish he would have just auto-attacked one more time. I guess we got their heal either way. I think she flashed too, right?
They'll have to get through me.
An ally has been slain.
The sun always rises.
Yeah, British Broadcasting Corporation.
Chosen of the sun.
It's so annoying that like the tier 2 health item doesn't give any CDR. That's so obnoxious. They need to do something about that. I don't know. It's already like a pretty strong
Ever vigilant.
thing. Hey, so we're currently P4. British indeed. Yeah, we've had a pretty rough go of it the last few weeks. But I think we're getting back on track. I really need mobility boots.
I must not fall.
I should have just flashed Eater. I wasn't sure if she still had flash or not, though. I guess it doesn't matter. Forcing their flash is almost always worth. Slug's dead again. Boy. At least it's a trade. Oof, almost. Okay, Kha'Zix should be able to solo that. I've got it warded, or pink warded, so. We are crushing them on CS right now. Okay.
Vanguard.
Dude, like, we know she's there. Alright. So that's fine. Yeah, Lux is getting a lot of work done middle too, which is good. Well, I played Pyke the previous 2 games. He was banned this game. And I banned Nautilus.
First light approaches.
Yeah, I know. The tanks have been really strong in Pro, the Tom and Braum. I get why they nerfed it. I mean, the fact, like, raw health is really strong, and it gets abused by other lanes, too. Or, like, ADCs sometimes run it.
Ally has been slain.
Feel the sun of glory.
Killing spree.
I will protect you.
Are Nautilus and Leona tanky? Yeah. I mean, at least the way I've seen him. I guess in theory you could go like an AP Nautilus or something. He has like okay ratios, but yeah, in general they're pretty tanky. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Morg's top. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Ally has been slain.
I mean, I guess it was kind of close. I'm pretty sure there was a minion there, though.
Shut down.
Feels like we're really overstaying for this. I think we're gonna lose. Yeah. We really overstayed pretty hard for that. It's kind of dumb. We needed items. Yeah, I guess Kha'Zix is probably gonna get this dragon though.
Ever vigilant.
I mean, was he at a major break point? I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe he needed that for Blader and King. I wasn't really watching his stuff too closely.
I must not fall.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Shit, I thought I had Ignite. And that was, that was straight out of bronze. And I guess he got comboed bottom. Damn, that was rough. I thought Kha'Zix was going to rotate down with me on that. And then I was like, okay, I can kill him if I hit him. I've got Ignite. I did not have Ignite. I don't know what I looked at, but it was not my Ignite timer. We're still, like, really far ahead here, but they're gonna get this tower. So yeah, as soon as she died, I should have turned around and gone bottom. I think he was gonna die before I could have gotten there. I think it was right to try to rotate middle, because if Kha'Zix goes down there, I think we get a double on that, but I mean, so much of this stems from us from us trying to stay for that one extra plate. We did get the dragon out of it, so that's good. We didn't lose drag, but that overstay precipitated a lot of the problems. They definitely got the tower because we overstayed bottom.
Has destroyed a turret.
I thought I was going to take that for a second.
An enemy is unstoppable. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Nice, Kha'Zix is really fed. We just need to play around him, probably. Where's Rift? Okay, we got Rift.
Rally to me.
Killing spree.
Kha'Zix is a cool champ. I think we're gonna have to back up off that.
Did it help if I apologize?
You never can have enough control wards.
An enemy is dominating.
The sun always rises.
I'm gonna wait on one right here, actually. I've still got one up, but... well, I don't want to start the Europe. I know it's fun, Europe versus NA debate, but... Europe has performed very well at international tournaments in recent history.
Spree.
Ever vigilant. I must not fall.
What a G. Look at this guy giving me that cannon. Man. I know, dude. Like, I couldn't do anything. They had black shields, and Zen couldn't be killed from a distance, and all kinds of crazy things. Maybe he's just wanting us to rotate down here. We get flanked. This could be bad. Who used TP? Joe. I was hoping maybe we could kill the tower before that TP completed.
Chosen of the sun.
Yasuo's got a lot of pressure top. I need more wards.
The sun always rises. I will protect.
I just don't think we're gonna be able to make plays there. Lucian's gonna get bottom though.
Has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, just push this, man. Yeah, just come push this up. We can't kill him though.
Has been slain.
Okay, yeah, they're all gone.
Stay at the vanguard.
An enemy
also making the plays.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Make sure I get some wards around Baron here.
Your turret has been destroyed.
First light approaches.
Garen PD is 200 IQ. I mean, yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but I've been seeing people get that more and more on him. It does give him more spins. It does give him a defensive shield. His spins can crit. I mean, maybe crit. Some crit on Garen could be good again. Maybe it's a lot of speed. I'm not really sure, but I have seen more Garens, I think, getting that. Like Trinity PD. I mean, Garen's really strong right now.
The sun.
Freaking Cho'Gath. Let's push up middle. Don't fight. Don't fight.
I will protect you.
Ace.
It's got to beat one person here. Hopefully they can do that. Yeah, the Conqueror, Ravenous Hunter. And Wit's End. I was just kind of committed at that point. Alright, never mind. I thought maybe they could do it, but it was kind of risky. Hasagi. Yeah, he's got a lot of healing. The Wit's End heals for a lot. Heals for 100% of the damage dealt when you're below like 50% or something. Got him, coach. Yo, what's up, Arkyle? Yeah, Wits End heals. They changed that a while back. If you're below a certain amount of HP, it heals you for the damage that it does. Which is like, why does it do that? But yeah, that's just a big change they made. Imagine picking Garen Yumi into SKT. The Lucian did very well overall, but we'll give it to the Yasuo for that one good play. Hey, thanks for coming out, Lee. I appreciate it. Oh, I think we got, yeah, we have a couple of boxes we can open. Unbenched. Huh. The irony. One good play, but feeding the whole game. Hey, it was an important play, though. When will Tom be unbenched? Probably when they rework him. I mean, he's just not really, like... It's too difficult to balance him around Pro when he has, like, a free teleport for 2 on, like, 120-second cooldown. And then his ult. I think the solution should have been a long time ago to nerf his ult. Like, it should be on the same cooldown as other macro ults, right? It should be, like, 180 seconds. And then they should give, like, more power to his laning phase. Like, his gray skin specifically. I mean, you can run into, like, top lane, yeah, I have been banning Nautilus, but... I mean, banning Morg is fine too, because I'm okay with playing Nautilus. I just don't want to play Morg. I mean, yeah, you could change the ult out for something else. Yeah, I mean, the Morgana last game was kind of a non-factor. I mean, like, it counters you specifically, sort of, but there are, like, other things you can do. I think it's going to go Pyke again. I think I've got both of the honor skins already. All I can get are the chromas. So I'm just holding on to those tokens in case for some reason they have something else that comes out. It's like if I don't care about it, if I don't need to spend like some kind of currency on it, I'm just not gonna spend it, probably. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Well, I hope your PC gets better soon. mean, we have won a lot of Soraka in the last month or so, so I would like to pick her again. I have a lot of fun on Soraka. I know Ed wanted me to play her earlier. It's just kind of hard right now in this meta to pull her out. Fibonacci. Is that Yasuo good, sort of? I mean, yeah. Master Yi is a threat. Yeah, I mean, they could just rework his ult, or, I mean, that's kind of like part of what makes him unique. He's just like so many different things. But I think they should just work on his core identity a little bit more, of just like the eating people, slowing people, and just work on that as like a disable a little bit more. I think like having his gray skin be stronger, like they need to buff his gray skin back. They just recently nerfed it, but like, I don't know. I feel like making him like a stronger laner so that he can do more in lane, but then taking away his macro pressure is really the way to go.
My new bosses don't care about gold.
Adapt or perish. Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, the Kale bot, I think it was something that
Much anywhere.
SKT played
30
into
seconds until minions spawn.
Garen. Oh, is Senna, is that Lucian's wife from the Shadow Isles? So is she gonna be like a villain or something? I think, who are the, someone was asking about Shadow Isles. I think it's just Yorick and Callista. Is Karthus? Karthus might also be from the Shadow Isles. I mean, he's all about death in the Death Realm and things like that. Isn't Mordekaiser from the Shadow Isles too?
My side.
I'd have to look it up, but I think it's Yorick, Mord, Callista, and Karthus. Just a lot of people that have to do with death.
No one swims in the same water as me.
I don't think Zed is. Isn't Zed from like Ionia or something? He's a ninja. I think, aren't all ninjas from Ionia? Something like that. Not 100% about that.
Soft hands. Soft hands.
Nice, this Twitch is getting after it. Oh man, I just realized he got the blue off of his poison. Man, that's a fail from Echo. Echo seems to be okay mana-wise in the jungle though, at least. Even though he's behind experience. Hopefully Yi doesn't punish him. He's not really the type to start like hard invading. I mean, it's not terrible that Twitch is like ahead, but it's kind of rough on Echo. I should have waited until the cannon was... Well, I mean, Blitz was going to get the cannon for him anyways.
something that won't wash off.
He here? Where is he? Well, that was unfortunate.
I'm good for business.
Well, I guess we'll just wait a second. We'll keep the potion.
An enemy has been slain.
Please don't get hooked, Blitz, or Twitch. Well, he was playing pretty well earlier. He just got caught out and hooked.
Sink till you float.
Who's getting these kills? I don't know. I also got one of them. How did Twitch did Twitch get hooked again or something? How was he so far out of position?
Never trust anyone who counts. Hold up.
Zona's here. Yeah.
Monsters lurk above the waves.
I gotta stay for experience. They might also do like Infernal or something. I don't know.
Has been slain.
I'm not the only one who wants revenge on everyone.
I mean, at least he's Twitch. Like, he does scale a little bit.
Much longer.
Better than a feeding Ezreal. Like, it's fine. Camille's actually doing really well top, which is great, because that's a bad matchup, and Camille can definitely hard carry, and the Yi's not getting any of these kills, so Kale is. That's not good, but
Work hard.
I mean, it could be a lot worse.
There's always worse.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, hello!
Cut my eyes.
Shit, no! Well, I got him anyways, but I missed the ult. Would've been nice if I hit that ult. That shield just stalled it out for so long.
I'll carve you some gills.
Shut down.
God, I needed it back for so long. Well, I did miss. I mean, he's right. I should have hit that ult, but
Went too deep. The deep came back with me.
he dead. He might be dead again. I know. I gotta get more pressure middle though.
Nasty people meet nasty ends.
Okay, Twitch might be able to kill them all here.
An enemy has been
Nah, he's not
slain.
gonna get him, but we did manage to trade
An
kills.
enemy has been slain.
Death keeps spitting me right back out.
I'm just trying a different playstyle.
I sank so deep, there was no up or down.
shit, I got outplayed hard. Damn. Well, I think the meta's just changed so much. It's like you just have to roam and just crush, because like 80 carries just don't matter. This Twitch is kind of like becoming relevant, but
Destroyed.
damn it, they got that dragon we should have had years ago too.
Has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Man, folk think they're so smart. Let's see them breathe in the water. Now they got mine.
Oh my god. Dude, that shield is wrecking me. Like, I'm trying to time it. But that mana shield from the Blitz is... I wonder if they strengthened it. It's a lot stronger than I remember.
Makes sense.
Damn it. It does go through shields, but like what's happening is it's delaying the damage so that they're not reaching the threshold as fast as I think they are and not pressing it too early.
Going under for a breath. Don't. What's worth more? A pound of flesh or a gallon of blood?
I know it's a joke. I'm just explaining. Like, I didn't mean to betray Janna. But it's... I don't know. Well, this is a meta of... I don't know. Abusers and victims here. Probably is a bad metaphor, but if you're not the one doing the abusing, you are gonna be a victim.
An ally has been slain.
How low is he? Yeah, that analogy may have been in poor taste, but that's just basically how it is. It's like you have to be the one proactively just trying to snowball the game as hard as possible, or you know you're gonna be camped.
Complacency breeds death.
Current takes me where I need to go.
I was hiding.
Oh, he also had a. I don't know. I shouldn't have gone that far. Wasn't expecting the Yi to come out of nowhere like that. Freaking Master Yi, man.
Finished yet.
Shut down.
The deeper I sank, the less I died.
Getting rich, baby. The Pyke's blinging. I mean, that's part of it too, is you just like, they did buff Pyke probably like 5 patches ago to where he gets like double the money off of his marks. He's... Camille missed the memo that no, we don't have pressure in any other lane. Oh, what? Okay, it's an execute. I didn't realize I had tower aggro. Damn, that was dumb as hell. Okay, well, I should have been paying closer attention. I'm not sure they're gonna nerf Pyke. Are they nerfing him? I mean, he's been this way for quite a while. They might try to nerf like solo queue Pyke again. I'm not sure. Wait, where is that? Where do they have a ward?
Leave them in the dark.
Is it over here? Where's this ward? Why did my dust plate activate? They must have a ward in like a weird spot or something. I don't...
Leaving you.
Oh, good. Camille did a good job of getting out of that.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, now he's on the nerf list. Okay. I mean, he's been in this state for like a while, but I mean, the problem is like he's banned a lot, but he's only got like a 50% win rate or something in solo queue, and he has like no pro presence, so it's tough to like, if you're just looking at it statistically, like, you know, maybe you're thinking you don't have to nerf him if you're part of the balance team, but people just hate playing against him. He's kind of like Yasuo, but I feel like he is like, just when he's doing really well, he's difficult to deal with. Oh my god, it would have been a double! I think Yasuo's gonna clean it up though. They might be able to end it. I don't.
Dead. More death ain't gonna hurt.
I think we're about to give him Baron.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Unstoppable.
Three turrets, but they're likely gonna get Baron off of that. I mean, maybe I can scare them off of Baron. Unlikely, but
Watch the world drown.
just trying to freak him out a little bit. Maybe get him to think about it. If they went straight to Baron after that double kill, I'm pretty sure they would have had it. Yeah, see Blitz middle. It was about to expire. They see us doing this, but they can't really do anything because Yasuo is threatening bottom. Can I get something bigger than this? Guess I can just get like a BF sword for a GA or something.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So much money, I don't know what to do.
An enemy has been slain.
So look on the minimap at how fast I'm running on that minimap. I think we're kind of inting here. Soft inting. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we just win. I thought we were going to lose that. Which wasn't there, but... See you, Scott. What do you want, you little cat? What do you want, you little cat? We'll encourage the Yasuo's. We need more Yasuo's in solo queue. Everyone's favorite little happy wind man. I think that's what they call him in China or something, like happy wind man. Sadie, are you a happy wind kitty? She says, bro, I don't care. Just feed me. I'm old. It's one of the few joys I have left in life. Yeah. Okay, let me refill my drink really quick, and then we'll continue our Pyke and Leona action. I feel like we've been doing pretty well with it. I know statistically, like, it hasn't quite come to fruition yet, but I still think that Rakan's really good too. It's just like doing this like super roam style. Now, yesterday I did try out the Shaco support with mixed results. I mean, I guess I lost both games, but one of them actually felt pretty good. It's just like even the vision score with Pyke is just so high. Like, he does support things in addition to all the assassins. Like, he just has really, really good vision control. But overall, we're kind of stabilizing a little bit here. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. Let me get a drink. Sadie? Alright. Yeah, I did a ranked with Shaco support. I mean, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, dude, Aoki, like, you gotta take everything he does with a grain of salt. mean, I haven't followed the guy very much, but he's like the. I mean, he's a guy, and I mean, it's tough out there being a content creator, you know. I totally get it, like, but he is like one of the most hard clickbait, like, kind of guys out there, and just smurfs. And I mean, he's like the definition of it. Like hard clickbait, smurfing, making something seem really strong. I mean, it's cool. It gets people hype. Like, it's interesting, but it's definitely, you gotta have an asterisk next to what he does most of the time. I mean, he's a better player than I am, like, for sure, no doubt. But I think, right? Any like masters or something? I mean, I know it's fun to buy into the theory about them, you know, buffing stuff for skins and all that. I mean, I've debunked that several times. Like, they literally nerfed Xayah, like the most recent skin, they literally nerfed Xayah the same patch they came out with that skin on her. Yeah, I mean, but a lot of those games are with viewers, which makes it even more, like, whatever. I mean, you just gotta understand, it's for entertainment purposes. You know, that's the thing. It's like, you go watch, like, a really cool action film where people are doing all this, like, you know, karate and stuff, and you're like, hell yeah, and then you try to go outside and you, like, pull your back and the first, like, 2 minutes or something, trying to do a backflip, you know. It's almost has a little disclaimer, like, don't try this at home, kids, but... Yeah, I know people like off meta. I do too. It was fun. I mean, I was watching some videos on Support Shaco, so I totally get it. It's just like sometimes people get, you know, get a little frustrated when they're trying off meta, but they can't climb very well. I mean, I wish Ivern support was more of a thing, but... Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Thanks, Milkshake Buddy. I appreciate you. Get rid of Morg, I guess.
Your worst decision
Just so that
will haunt
Nautilus
you.
is still available, maybe. Yeah, I did get kind of a late start. Sorry about that, guys. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go in there and watch a cartoon with my daughter before she goes to sleep, and then my wife sat down, and then I ended up passing out on the couch, and then I just woke up by myself at like 11 or something. I was like, oh crap. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm trying to do more, like, I'm trying to see if I can find more, you know, legit stuff that's a little off meta. Like, I was talking about the Ashe with Trinity, Essence Reaver. I did a video on that. I was trying out Shaco. I think Shaco is one that, like, could legit be pretty good if you get good on it. Like, I don't know if it's tier 1 or not, but it's certainly viable, I think. After some of the most recent buffs. Wait, is this the same? Is this the same lobby as last time? It's like completely different champs. Yeah. Okay. The old first time Ivern, huh? Flips are useless in real fights. What do you mean, man? It's all about styling on people. Two people are on first-time champs. What? I mean, might dodge this. I think I'm gonna dodge this. We just don't have enough carry. People to like, the only person who's kind of experienced on their champ is Caitlyn. It's not that bad, but you know, like a 3-point dodge. I think I might actually just go ahead and call it there for the night, just because we got kind of a late start. The numbers are a little low. We're at like 73. We'll get back in there tomorrow. I'll see if I can come in a little bit early tomorrow, maybe clock in like maybe 9 o'clock or something. And I'm going to do a mid lane tier list and an ADC tier list tomorrow as well. I did release the support tier list today, but I think since I got started late, it's already kind of late. People are having to log off, and some people didn't even know I logged in because it was so late. So we'll just go with a short stream. I think that's pretty good. I mean, we got several wins in there. We got to play Leona and Pyke, 3-1. I'll take it. So thank y'all for coming out. As always, I appreciate it. We got to see Dylan. You know, we haven't seen Dylan in a long time. It was great to see him again. It's always good to see Romeo. And then, of course, all of the regulars. I'll style on you with the walk-away knockout. There we go. Man, I want to watch some more MMA. I haven't kept up with the scene in a while. I remember back in the day when we had cable, I'd watch, like, replays of WEC cage fights or whatever. When I'd get off work at the restaurant at like midnight and watch some replays, and I used to like who was it, the California kid, I can't remember his name, the stocky kind of like lightweight guy. He was always pretty fun. I liked his attitude, kind of surfer guy. That was back in like 2009 2010. Yeah, I used to come home, eat a lot of pasta, watch cage fighting, and then CNBC. So like investing in cage fighting is what I was all about in the early or the late 2000s, I guess. Tier 1 is just pretty much anything that engages in fights, pretty much. That's what I have down. So I have Pyke. I think the order was Pyke, Nautilus, Leona. Rakan was number 5. I don't remember who number 4 was offhand. But they were all just like engage, get in your face, and fight. Uriah Faber, yeah, that's it. Hey, what's up, friend? I can't read that language, but welcome to the stream. We're just logging out. We'll be back tomorrow around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe even a little bit earlier. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see everybody next time.